Okay, up in this strategy here, I got this set for 30 seconds here. And what I do is I use the hotkeys that's located here. You usually push down the shift button. Hold down the shift button and then you push W for if you want to push the green, and then S if you want to choose the red. I think those are two of the hotkeys. Okay, if you're going to do that you want to do it at the same time. So you would hold down the shift key and then you push both you'll push both W and S at the same exact time. That will put them in at the same exact time. And what I wait for, so you got a red and a green both up on there. I'm looking to see which direction it goes. So if it's going green, then I'm putting in more greens here. And if it continue to go green, then I top it off with one red. And then what I would do, switch this over to 5 seconds. So now if it try to go back down to that territory, I'm hitting reds because it's going to try to drop down and try to ruin that. Because if it stays up with 3 greens here, and then you got 1 red like that, then the greens are going to win right there when the time run out. So the system is going to want to come back in there. So that's why I would switch this over to 5 seconds and then to counter that there. Okay. And like again, I got this at 30 seconds, and then I changed that to 5 seconds for counter situations. And then the same token, like if I put when I put the red and green in at the same time, if it look like it's going down, then I put in reds, red. Put maybe about a good, maybe 3 of them in, and then I might put in then maybe 1 green down here. If it tries to come back up and start heading that way, and kind of get into that area to where you want to start crossing the reds over, that's when I'm going to use that 5 seconds there, and I'm going to be hitting more greens because you got pushing green to try to ruin my reds that I got there. So that's as a counter. So far, this strategy works pretty good. It made almost $700 in like 11 minutes. And what I like about this, you can just constantly get in and do this, so I like that. So we'll let it play. I'm in at the same time there. Okay, this one right there, that's when I was making this sandwich right there. Because you got the green down here, you got the red up here, and then try to get it in between there. But I still was able to try to capitalize still because I added them little 5-second ones. So that was still a good win right there. See, this, what I like about this, because you can make the adjustments on the go so that it goes in your favor versus just putting a play in and then just kind of just watching it, So that was a good gain right there. Almost about like $200, $300 there. So again, I use the hotkeys and I just get in. I know before I'd be waiting for the MACD deal with it, but now with this strategy here, you can literally just get in, and whichever direction it goes in, that's where you double up on, and then you like top it off with the opposite color. And then if it tries to attack it, that's usually when you use the 5 seconds to counter it. I must have been daydreaming there on that part. Okay, there we go. Okay. I'm putting how much I gained there. So that right there, I was at 35, 34. Now it's at 38.52. So that's about $300 there. So yeah, I told you, like I said, I'm right. I was creating the sandwich method right there. Sandwich method is where you kind of put a few greens, and then you put a red at the top. This is similar to the sandwich because you're literally putting 3 greens in if it's going up, and then you're topping it off with 1 red. Okay, I'm in at the same time right there. I'm seeing which direction it's going up. So right there, I'm trying to create that's the sandwich method where you try to put, so if it drops down in there and then it gains more. This right here is not my main strategy right here, so I'm just letting this right here play out, but yeah, that wasn't towards more towards the end of this video. That's when I really start capitalizing on what to do, which again, if it's going up, you're gonna put in about two. No, you're gonna put in about when it's going up, you're gonna put in two more grains there, and then put in one red as it continue to go up. And if it tries to go back down that area, that's when you use the 5 second to counter. Like right now, I'm in at the same time. And see, I did put in another green there, but then it tries to reverse down, so then I put another red there. So I got two reds, two greens in right now. Okay, and that shows you that if you don't do nothing right there, it just breaks even right there. Matter of fact, you lose, you do nothing when they matching together, you lose roughly about $8 right there. And like I say, right really towards the end of this is when I really start to excel up in what to do here. So right now we still get a few minutes still up on this video to show where I'm really trying to get to. Okay, I'm in twice right there. I'm at the same time. And then I put a green down. Okay, I'm still trying to do the sandwich method. I'm trying to fast forward so I get to it. Yeah, this is more to what I was trying to get to. Like I said, it's red. I'm at another red. So right now the reds are outnumbered at green because it's only one green and two reds. Now if this tries to push up towards it, that's when I start using the 5 seconds to counter that. It's a fairly simple strategy, but it's been working back to back. Okay, I got it set for 30 seconds. I'm in at the same time. I put in a red. I put in the second red. I put in 3 reds. Okay, now it's trying to go up a little bit. I'm still watching it. Okay, I already switched over to 5 seconds here. And so far, it went down to the red, so where hopefully I didn't have to use the counters. Just trying to head up there to the reds, but then it got stopped. It looked like the red's going to win. So that's another win. If I had went up, continued to go up into that area, that's when I would have the 5 seconds ready to drop multiples of 5 greens up on there to counter and still outperform the reds. Fairly simple strategy, but it's, like I said, it's about $700 in 11 minutes. And you can do it back to back.